Hey, good afternoon. It's Mark here, and I'm not gonna do a rant, but it's gonna be sort of like a rant. Not gonna believe this, but I got an email from a guy that went in on me. I did a video Friday. I want to say it was Friday about. Let's see here. Hold on, give me a second. It was yesterday. Yeah, I did a video yesterday about Ted Cruz and how Ted Cruz is a sniveling weasel of a person. How Ted Raphael Cruz capitulates and rolls over and lets people disrespect his wife, his mother, his father, his children. How he threw his children under the bus when Texas was freezing to say that, hey, my daughters wanted to go to Cancun, so yes, I took them to Cancun when my citizens were freezing in Texas. This is a man that let a presidential candidate talk about his wife and talk about his father, and even to this day in 2022, he is still supporting that man. This is Raphael Cruz. He has no backbone. He has no spine. He's gutless. He's heartless. And he's only out for himself. And so that was my video. Go back and look at my video from yesterday. That was what my video was about. Well, what I did was I go and I pay for advertisement, right? I don't have a lot of followers on this page, so I go and pay for advertisement. And I only do it for a couple of days. I don't go and do it for multiple days. I do it for like a week. And apparently my video hit this guy's page. And I want to assume he looked at the whole 20 minutes or so, because this guy went in on me. I'm going to read you his email. You're going to see some of the words. I'm going to bleep some of the stuff out, but you're going to see what he wrote about me and what he said. Okay, here we go. This is amazing. My wife and I, we went out to get lunch. And on the way back, she says, "Did you see this email?" I'm like, "Nah, what email?" And she read it to me in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, I got to respond to it. So here we go. Here we go. Now, some of his words are misspelled. He don't punctuate or whatever, but I'm going to do the best I can, all right? Dave Chadburn. You hear me, Dave? This is for you. Dave Chadburn. You ignorant F. The election was stolen, you pile of S. This country has never been in such turmoil, and we got retards like you waving the retard flag. Give me one thing this bumbling retard has done for this country. One thing that this retard has done for this country is he's taken a lot of children out of poverty. Just at a minimum, he's taken a lot of children out of poverty. At a minimum. All right, Dave, you listening? Okay, here we go, Dave. You know, there's plenty of intelligent Africans out there. Listen, I'm reading what he wrote. You know, there's plenty of intelligent Africans out there, or however you identify. I'm just a good old American myself, but yeah, like I was saying, smart people of color, you're not one of them. You dumb B. Shut the F up. So apparently we have an identity crisis. Apparently black folk out here have an identity crisis. Are we a person of color? Are we African? Are we black? Whatever we are, whatever you identify with yourself, you're not one of those intelligent ones. I never claimed to be. I never claimed to be intelligent. I go on here and I rant. I don't have any papers with me. I don't have any scripts that I read. All I do is I see something on YouTube that morning, or I read the news and I'll say, you know what? That makes me want to rant. Let me get on here and rant. That's what I do. I don't never claim to be intelligent. But anyway, let's go. And I will submit to you one thing, Dave Chadburn. I have 2 degrees. And you'll rarely hear me speak about them. Yeah, you see the books back here. I've read books because I'm a lover of history. I'm a lover of American history. Because like you, Dave, I'm a good old American too. So, okay, he says, Donald Trump had money coming in. Every day you pile. Now we're in a 20-year hole. If you weren't if you weren't so prejudiced, you might be able to see clearly Obama sucked worse than any president in history, and Trump cleaned up that stinking pile of S mess, and ghetto black retards just can't stand it. So shut your stupid prejudice yap B word. Wow, get it, Dave. Get it. Okay. Now let's get into to Obama. Okay. When Obama came in, well, when George W. Bush came in, he had a $5 or $6 billion surplus. When he left, he had put about $9 trillion in our debt. Our debt went from like it went from like 5 trillion to like 9 or 10 trillion, somewhere up in there, right? Obama had to come in, and he put, I will grant you this, Obama put another 9 trillion on our debt. So it went from 9 to 10 trillion under George W. Bush up to 20 trillion under Obama, right? But now I'm not going to excuse Obama in saying that this was the Great Recession and he had to spend money to get us out of debt, to get us out of that recession. Now there could have been other ways to do it, but he figured this would be a way to do it. And so, okay, whatever. And then you can go into the statistics on his jobs created and things like that. But I'm not going to go that far. All I'm going to say is, Obama was a president that got us out of a recession. All right. Trump comes in, and he comes in with a strong economy. Obama left him a decent economy. It was growing at 2%, 2.5%, probably not even 3 or 4%, but it was growing. He left him a decent economy. Okay. So Trump went in, gave it a sugar high, gave rich GOPers a $1.5 trillion tax cut. And even though he had no economic crisis up until COVID, Trump put another 10 trillion on the books. So how was money coming in when he put $9 to $10 trillion of debt on the books? Explain that, Dave. Okay. So I'm a stinging pile of crap. Okay. Nothing more prejudiced than a ghetto N-word. God dog. Get it, Dave. I'm a prejudiced ghetto N-word. Now, I will grant you this. I came from the ghetto. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here, Dave. All right, let's keep going, Dave. Really got to be a special kind of stupid to even try to make sense of what's going on in this country. Wherever you look, this country is a big old pile, a big trouble with these piles of S with the at the wheel. Well, stupid, hate to tell you, the wheels are just about to come off this S. It is S train. Want to bet, retard? Please go away, son. So yeah, I will submit to you this, Dave. If we don't get our debt in order, yes, the wheels will come off this train. And it's up to us, me and you, Dave, those that are voting, to vote in some decent people and say, you know what? I think this guy's going to be good. And he only gets 4 years. If we don't like it, we vote him out. We put somebody else in there. But Democrats don't vote on the half year. Democrats vote every 4 years. That's the downside of Democrats. Republicans, they are consistent. They vote on every election. So Republicans control state legislatures. Republicans control majority of the governorships. And if this country is going down the tube, let's think Republicans and Democrats, and let's try to find a better way. I feel like Democrats are doing a better way. If you go look at Reagan, and I've talked about this before, Reagan put us into a depression. H.W. Bush put us into a worse one. Clinton got us out. George W. Bush put us into a recession. Obama got us out. Trump did terrible. And now we're trying to fix it. So, let's keep going, because this goes on for a minute. Oh yeah, before you try and say I can't spell, there are some retards like yourself respelling it for me, probably an ex-NBA player. Don't know what you're talking about, Dave, but if you're referring to this ring is a custom ring. Oh my God, I cannot remember the brother's name. Let me get my phone. Give me a second, because I want to shout this brother out. This guy, if you don't know who Roland Martin is, Roland Martin does his a TV show on He does a TV show on YouTube. Wonderful show. I love it. And I love a ring that he had. So I went to go do some research, and I found the guy that did his ring. So the man's name is Henry Cooper. Henry Cooper does custom rings, and this is one of the rings. This is my wife. So yeah, Dave Cooper does custom rings, and he did this custom ring for me because I graduated from American Military University, and he did a custom ring for me, and I appreciate it. So y'all Google Henry Cooper. Awesome man. This brother's nice. And I'm thinking about going back and getting another ring. So I guess he figured because I had this ring on that I'm an NBA player, and that goes into your stereotypical mind that you have to think that all black men play sports. I've never played a sport, a league sport in my life. So wasn't big enough to play football, had no skills to play basketball. But I was a little geek though. I love to read. But anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, but okay, we did that one already. Bunch of educated retards like yourself thought it was a good idea to put heroin in a pill to remember, you effing moron. No idea what that means, but we'll keep going. You stand beside corruption, so if you really are smart, you already know you're headed for hell. Pack some ice water, B. Stand beside corruption. Explain to me the corruption. Because Donald Trump was a bad president. He was just terrible. And the historians are going to show you that. All right. It's going to be proven that Donald Trump was a very, very bad president. And I will put him even below. I would tell you that two of the presidents that are bad presidents are Richard Nixon, because he's the only president to resign for his corruption. And James Buchanan was a bad president because when states started seceding under his watch, he was in the lame duck section. But when states started seceding from the Union under his watch, he did nothing to stop it. So James Buchanan and Nixon are like at the bottom. I think Trump is going to be below those guys. What the F is wrong with you effing morons? How the F stupid can a retard be? I don't know, Dave. I think you're a retard. He love that word. I think you're a retard, and you should try to worry about your race, you stupid pile of S. Africans are the biggest problem in this country right now. At least dumb ones like you go to Chicago, any Democrat-run city. Okay. Africans are the biggest problem in this country. You're special kind of stupid. It should be legal to hunt your kind shortly. Whoa. I didn't even read that part yet. So Dave thinks that all black folks should be just killed. We should be run down by cars and just killed. He don't. Let me tell you this story. I'm at work. All right. I'm at work. And we are discussing some things about work. Right. It's me and 3 females, and we're all black. All right. The one female, she's in the Air Force. She's in uniform. She's working. But the 3 civilians, we're standing around. We're talking. This old white lady and an old white man, they walked past us, and I guess you know the white lady stops. And she said, "Ma'am, look, I'm just trying to get out of here. Can you show me? I parked somewhere. Just show me how to get out of here." So the Air Force personnel gives her directions, and she leaves. And I tell them, I say, "Do you see what she did?" And he was like, "No, what'd she do? She just asked for directions." I said, "No, what she did was she was going to walk past us. She was going to walk past us. The man that she was with, I'm assuming it's her husband. The man that she was with, he just kept walking. He didn't give a rat's ass either way. But her, she was going to walk past us just like her husband. But she was tired of walking. She was an old white woman. She was tired of walking. And she looked and saw the abyss. She looked and saw no other person that can help her but all these black folk here. So she exhausted herself and said, "Please just show me how to get out of here." I would submit to you that lady walked around this entire building and found no one. But I will also submit to you that before she came to us, she passed by 2 offices that had a person in each one of them, and both of those people looked just like me. She wasn't looking for a black person to give her directions. She was looking for a white person to give her directions. But when she kept walking straight, she looked into the abyss and saw that there was nobody else that can help her. So she exhausted herself. She humbled herself and said, "Please just show me to get out of here." That's what black folk got to deal with every day, Chad. Dave Chadburn. Black folk got to deal with going into an elevator with a white person and them clutching their purses, walking past them in their cars and they locking their doors. This is what we have to deal with every day on a regular basis. And you sit here and give me this diatribe. Now, again, I didn't send you this. I didn't send you my video, Dave Chadburn. I advertised my video under Facebook, and Facebook, because of their algorithm or because of your algorithm, sent you my video. And this is the thanks that Facebook and I get. You called me an N-word. You called me ignorant. You called me an SOB. You called me everything but a child of God. And why? Because I showed you that Raphael Cruz is a sniveling, whiny piece of crap when it comes to politics and when it comes to ethics and morals. Raphael Cruz has no backbone. And because of that, you want to sit here and call me out my name, Dave Chadburn. And I went to your page, Dave Chadburn. All you got on here, let's do that. Because I wanted everybody to know who you were. Dave Chadburn, you got 37 friends and a picture of your cat. So I can't, and no disrespect to his friends, because I don't know his friends, so I cover them up. But no disrespect to your friends, but I don't know those people right now, so I'm not going to advertise your friends on this page. But looking at this, Dave Chadburn, you got 37 people who accepted your friend request, and you got a picture of a fat cat here. So I don't even know your face. You're hiding behind your cat. Holla at your boy Dave. Send me another email and let me know where you're at. I don't want to come see you. I want to talk to you. We'll put it on live. We'll go live and we'll discuss this. You sit there and call me out my name. Hey, let's have it. All because I want to rant about my truth. And I don't lie. The one thing I'm proud of right now is that every video that I put out does not get challenged by YouTube, Instagram, what's the other one, Twitter, or Facebook. I never get called out. I never get flagged by anybody to say your information is misleading. Never do I get flagged. So I must be doing something right, even though I don't have that many followers. I got about 280 followers here. I got about 5 on Instagram and about 12 on Twitter. But the people that listen to this, the people that watch this, they know I'm giving the truth. They know I'm giving facts. And they love it. Even the people that watch, because even though I got about 270 something viewers, I get more hits regularly. They just don't want to click the follow button because people know that what I'm saying is right. And they hate it, but they love it because it's the truth. And good old Dave Chadburn here, you go inside my inbox here and you call me everything but a child of God. But what you didn't say was that I was wrong about anything that I said. You never addressed Raphael Cruz once. Not one time in that diatribe did you talk about what the video was about. So 2022 is turning out to be a great year for me because here I am 8 days in and I'm already getting stuff like this. So I got a feeling that my page is going to grow. I got a feeling that we're going to be out here. I ain't going nowhere, Dave. I'm right here. And I'm going to stay here. And I'm going to keep delivering my truth, which is the truth about Republicans and their hypocrisy. If you don't like it, Dave, come holler at me. And I will help you out with one more, Dave. I'm in Alabama, Republican state. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. Come see me. Again, I'm not the type of brother that'll fight you. I think my bark is worse than my bite. But I will let you know one thing, Dave. My bark and my bite, they leave scars, brother. So, Dave Chadburn, wherever you may be, you called me out my name. I'm not even going to flag you. I'm not going to say that you're a racist SOB, which we all know that you are. I'm going to invite you to my page, Dave Chadburn. Please become a member. I love it when people like you try to call me out because that lets me know a kick dog a holler, Dave. A kick dog a holler. And every day I do these morning rants, I'm kicking a dog. And when you comment like this, Dave, you that dog I'm kicking. So today, Saturday, I did not want to do a video. I was enjoying my weekend with the wife and the kids and just minding my business. But here come Dave Chadburn out the woodworks. Misspelling words, no punctuation. You're mad. He's mad. Always mad. It hurts. Anyway. Hey. Y'all have a good day, all right? Have a good weekend. Even you, Dave Chadburn, I hope you have a great weekend, brother. I will see you on the next video. I'm out. I'm going to try to send this to you, Dave. This response, I think I'm going to send it to you. And see how you like it. Holler at me when you get this, all right? All right. Y'all take care. I'm out. Take care.